Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 16th of February to the 22nd of February 2020. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. First, let me show you my email address. And you can send me an email if you're interested to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years in all areas of your life. And that all that news will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And yes, I will show you how to reach and connect with that super energy that you have. I will show you how to foment and how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers and a lot of other information which I'll talk to you about later. Sunday, the 16th of February, is not going to be a very good morning and afternoon, simply because you're going to get things very wrong. So be careful what you say, be careful what you promise, be careful what you do. Somehow you're going to be disappointed and let down. So say less and do less in the morning afternoon period, because everything that comes out of you seems to get into a wrong interpretation. And be careful, you can be cheated and you can be let down. Avoid people who have bad habits who want to meet you. They want to make use of you. Drive very carefully as well. Don't go into the sea. So many little things can happen. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky for you. Now you have the very fast planets who bring very quick good news for you. And when they do that, they make you very unexpectedly lucky in meeting people. So plan your evening nightfall of this Sunday, the 16th of February. Plan it carefully. Be materialistically minded. Is it to help your job? Then mix with people who can help your job. Is it to help business? Then mix with people for business. Is it to chase that romance? Go right ahead. And you will then be able to single out and do the best you can and get very good results. Monday, the 17th of February, you've got 24 hours of good luck. Morning and afternoon, long term, very powerful, steady planets are there. And they bring good news hour by hour, morning and afternoon. It gets better and better. So communicate with people, ask favors. Tell yourself everything you do is going to be great. And everything that comes that you have been doing in the past, everything your efforts of the past, you're going to get very good rewards of some kind. So be prepared. Whichever area you are, job, business, social, be prepared that you're going to get some very good stuff happening for you. Evening and nightfall also extremely lucky. Now planets are moving much faster, which means that they are short-term planets, which means that whatever happens to you, look at it very quickly and grab it. And for short-term success, you will find that in the evening nightfall period. Many of these planets throughout the whole day, especially in the evening nightfall, have to do with money. So meet people in the evening nightfall for job to be improved, for business to be improved, for money to be made, because your level of communications is going to be wonderful and your marketing sense will be excellent. If you just want to have a good time, well, that's fair enough. Tuesday, the 18th of February, a very lucky morning and afternoon. In fact, another 24 hours given to you of good luck. So morning and afternoon, the planets of determination are there. They make you say the right thing, do the right thing. They give you that backup, that courage, that ability to sway people to your way of thinking. So speak to your bosses if you have a job. Talk to the business people if you're in business. Chase for the romance that you want. Make your family happy. Go for lunch and have lunch with somebody even who can do business talk with you. It's a fabulous morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall is a time for reward. So whatever you do, you're going to be rewarded in one way or another in the evening nightfall period. So go all out and tell yourself that whatever I do in the evening nightfall, dress your best, look your best. You're going to knock into people who are going to then be very attracted to you. Your level of creativity is going to be very high. So be with people for business sake or for job sake, and you'll be able to show off your skills. Wednesday, the 19th, doesn't start well for you because the planets of arrogance make your tolerance very low, your teamwork very weak. So you don't want to show arrogance. Try, but I'm not going to ask you to be humble. All I'm going to say is use words which are soft and gentle, a body language which is soft and gentle. That will help you to show that you're not being arrogant. And tell yourself you can meet very important people in this morning and afternoon. And you got again to tell yourself not to be arrogant in any way, to be super clever or whatever. So be negotiable and be flexible and be appreciative, and you get a much better morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall, be cautious. Planets are very tricky. They want to basically have you made use of. So avoid company that you feel can make use of you. Tell yourself to stay away from people who have bad habits like drinking or other bad habits. You'll be part of the company, and being seen in that company alone, your reputation can go very bad in the evening nightfall period. So be careful and save your reputation by avoiding to be seen with people who just are no good. Be careful of accidents throughout the whole day, and tell yourself in the evening nightfall, don't want to go into the sea or anything of that sort. You can be cheated basically in the evening nightfall. If you don't have to be out, even better. Thursday, the 20th of February, is going to be full of emotional planets. And you can't afford that because it's a working day and a business day. You will be emotionally very upset for other reasons, maybe other than your work or business, but it will overlap and overflow into these. It'll make you think emotionally, whereas you should be thinking logically with facts and figures. So repeat these three words to yourself every time you go into a dreamlike state, feeling sorry for yourself. Logic, facts, figures. That will bring you back to show you how important it is. Evening and nightfall turns very good for you. Now the evening and nightfall planets are going to help you. I'll repeat that. Evening and nightfall is very, very good for you. Produces plenty of support with whatever you want. Produces rewards for you. So you have to position yourself evening and nightfall where the best you can make something good happen for yourself. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Is it for the money? Or is it to make your family happy or chase that romance you want? It's all very possible you'll get all that in the evening nightfall of Thursday the 20th. Now Friday the 21st February, I don't like the morning and afternoon at all because whatever you try to do, there's a misinterpretation. So say less and do less. Don't take charge. Let somebody else do the organizing. It's a working day. Be careful, your bosses may have some problems with you. In your business area, business partnerships or who you do business with can go almighty wrong. So everything becomes just too problematic. So what can you do about this? Well, the main thing is Friday the 21st February, lie low, say less and do less, expect less. Just put your shoulder to the wheel and work your hardest. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky. Now you'll be able to get all the good news of the evening nightfall period. And you will find out why the morning afternoon was not good. All these solutions will come. You're going to meet very important people in the evening nightfall period. These are planets of determination waiting for you, and they are determined to get something very good for you. So dress well and look good. You're going to bump into people who are going to make you very lucky in the evening nightfall period. Saturday, the 22nd of February, is very lucky because the planets of unexpected goodness are there in the morning afternoon. And their duty is to make you extremely lucky in the morning and afternoon period. So say a lot, do a lot, send messages, ask favors, reach out, and you will see that wonderful news will come. You are going to be very inventive in the morning afternoon period. You've got to show off your inventiveness, and it's going to be very appreciated as well. You are going to be lucky meeting the people you want. Evening and nightfall planets of arrogance are there. So tell yourself, don't show arrogance in speech. Don't show arrogance in physicalness, the way you behave. And that would be just fine. You will quieten these planets down. That will allow energy of your better planets to do something good for you. You can meet important people in the evening nightfall. So you cannot afford to put anybody off by being either erratic in your speech or action or behavior, or at the same time being arrogant. Just improve your tolerance would do. Well, this 90-minute session which I spoke to you about, and in that 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 9 years. Everything will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all that information, I'll get your 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll tell you what the ups and downs are going to be, and that way you'll be able to control and manage them better. And yes, I will show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. And I will also teach you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And you'll become very lucky with all this information. And so I'll get your 9 years perfectly under your control that way, giving you your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, on and on. So send me that email which I've shown to you, and I look forward to helping you. Until then, have a good week. Thank you and goodbye.